Well, we got some good looks. Obviously, the one in transition, sticks out. But I thought we just came out and played with, a sense of urgency there in that third, which maybe caught him off guard a bit, but able to get a couple stops, get out. You know, I thought a lot of good things, honestly. It is what it is with a couple guys out, but for the most part, pretty good ball movement, I think, which helped us. When we didn't get the ball moving, that's when we started to kind of bog down a bit. And we know they're going to be a very physical, very handsy team. Our ball security wasn't where it should be. Obviously, they thrive in that area. And then the second chance points. I think combined, those two areas, 52 points of their 114 come from offensive rebounds and points off turnovers. So, we allowed their strengths to beat us.
You mentioned when you were talking about Johnny pregame that you kind of set aside the scoring for now just because he's a rookie and I assume it's not his job right now. But
we need it all.
But he had a nice night from three as
He did.
well.
3 for 4 is great. Yeah. There's no hesitation. He's taking the right types of shots. And I think it's, where he may have turned those looks down early in the year, I think he's got a little bit more confidence. The game is kind of slowed down enough where he knows he's open and he's confident enough to shoot it. I think it's a great sign.
And then obviously tough first quarter for you guys, but what did you see?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Tough first quarter?
Yeah. No, it's, they were able to get out and turn us over a little bit. I think that got them going in transition. We didn't get the necessary ball movement that we needed, I think, early in probably the first 4 to 5 minutes of that game. But to the guys' credit, down 17, I think with, at some point, before down more than that, 21, I think, before the half, 17 at half. And we were able to cut it to 1 with about 2 minutes left in the third. So, not ideal, of course, to get down that much, but, you continue to battle back, make plays, make enough plays on both ends, to get us to that point. You cut it to 1. So it's a ball game with roughly 14 minutes to play.
What made Anunoby so tough in the first quarter?
Well, you got going from 3. I think he made 3 of his 4, 2 in transition, and we weren't able to get to him, especially below the break. And that's where he's pretty good. Shoots it at a really good clip there. Obviously, take those out. The second chance points. He's going to put pressure on the rim as a driver, as a post player. But I thought that got him going.
Coach, no Kuz today, but is this the time where we're reading and hearing? Is this the time to experiment already, thinking about next season?
I'm not thinking about next season. Obviously, we're still trying to win games. We may experiment, with certain things defensively. Experiment with certain things as far as lineups and pairings. But we're trying to put ourselves in the best position to win games. And it's tough, obviously, when you have 2 of your core scorers, your starting point guards out, so it puts you behind the 8 ball a bit. But I like our competitive spirit. Those guys are going to compete and play hard, try to play together, and that's all you can ask to give yourself a chance.
Also, we've seen many minutes for Denny today and almost another double-double.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's stringing, a couple games together here where it's not just, you're looking at the numbers, but how he's scoring. He's playing downhill. He's playing aggressive. He's playing through contact. Where, at times this season, he would get that contact and maybe not finish or, be so distracted with the contact he's playing for fouls. Now I think he's just letting it come to him. He's staying aggressive, and I think it's been really good for him. It's been good for us, putting the ball in his hands as a primary playmaker, as a facilitator has been good.
Coach, this is my question about you have a great example with KP. In this moment, if you take a look in the standings of NBA in terms of centers, most of them the scoring and rebounds, and most of the centers are from Europe. I don't know. Do you know that at this moment maybe the European center can be a little better than the American center in the league?
I don't know if I want to paint it with a broad brush like that. I think a lot of the foreign-born players they grew up in the game a little different. The skill set's different. I think that kind of sets them apart at times. where their ability to pass and play make, they're given opportunities at a younger age to kind of make their way through the game, and they're not pigeonholed, I think, to say, all right, you're always a center. You know, I think a lot of guys grow up playing with the ball, being able to play make, learning to pass and read and understand the game, and not strictly rim run, roll, block shots. So I think we do at times a disservice to players because they're big. We put them in positions and say that's it. We don't allow them to develop and kind of unlock some of their ability. Where I think over there they get opportunity to learn how to play. They obviously practice a lot more, even at the professional level, with the way the games are spread out. So it's very skill developed. And so by the time they get here, I think they have a little bit more depth at times to their game. But it's not something that you see, examples of young players who get that here when they have that opportunity as a young player to learn that type of thing. I think they can get there. But right now it's such a difference because those guys play a certain way, then they come over.
Coach, you talked about battling back to 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪 there in the third. In your view, what happened after that to allow the Raptors to kind of stretch it out?
Well, I think just we missed some shots, and obviously it allows them to get out in transition. Had a couple of turnovers, and then the second chance points in that quarter, early in the quarter, I thought that hurt us. Throughout the game, we had some good opportunities, got some stops, just couldn't secure defensive rebounds. And with their length, their athleticism, physicality, it's not just on our bigs, our smalls have to find a way to get in there and help. And they had a really big night, on the glass.
I think we had some good moments this game, honestly. I am trying to play with my teammates and have more of some movement compared to the Denver game when I was, we were kind of a bit more stagnant. And last couple games I've been trying to play just have a bit more movement in our game, and I think it works well for us, honestly. When Denny's building his confidence up throughout the game and Corey is hitting shots, our energy is much better on the defensive end, and that led us to have some runs in this game. But of course, those guys are right now they're level higher. Us without our main guys, it's a difficult task.
How were you able to get all those threes going at the end of the second, heading into the third?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I will have some looks, and I've been more patient, I would say, with my shot. I don't shoot them as quick as I used to. Realize how many times have I been blocked, So kind of once I put that in my mind, I'm taking my time, and I feel like my precision gets better. So just took my time on those. Even some of them were a little bit further away, and just knock them down.
What was Anunoby doing in the first set? I think he had 18 in that fourth.
Yeah, he got hot. He was hitting threes. He was hitting some post-up shots. He was hitting everything, honestly, and I didn't expect him to keep going like that the whole game. But he did have a hot first quarter. Solid player, can do that. He had a great game, but a little bit surprise for us in the first quarter.
You say the Raptors are a level higher. You mean strictly because of the personnel they have available?
Say that again, sorry?
You said the Raptors are a level higher than you guys right now.
Yeah.
Do you think, is that just because of
Yeah,
personnel?
just reality, talent-wise, we're not, where they are. And we have Brad, Kuz out, we're a different team with those two guys. So, but even with those guys that are playing, it's not to put anybody down. Everybody's working hard, playing up to their potential, and we need that. And we need these guys, especially these younger guys, to keep getting better, keep getting that NBA experience and those minutes to build for the future.
Did you guys come into this game looking at it as an opportunity to kind of close the gap, though maybe strengthen that play-in chances?
Of course. We want to compete. We don't want to have a different kind of mindset. We want to come out every night and compete, and without thinking too much, and that's it. It's just, as I said, it was a difficult task tonight.